In this video, I am going to solve some more questions based on the unitary method. Clear? So let's start the question. The question number 1. The wages of 100 workers for a 6 days week are rupees 1200. What are the 1 day wages? Number 1 of 1 worker, and then second one you have to find out of 4 worker. So here you have to find the relation between 3 values. Clear? First value is what? Worker. Second one is days, and the third one is what? Third one is wages. Clear? So how we will solve it? So first we will write wages of 10 workers. 10 workers for what? 6 days is equal to rupees what? 1200. Clear? So first we'll find out the wages of what? 1 worker, and so for 1 worker we will keep this value, because at a time we cannot find out the value of we cannot link 3 values altogether. So in the first we will make a 1 value what? Constant. So here I am making this 6 days constant. Okay. So for 1 worker, for the same work, the wages of 1 worker will be what? Yes, it will be less. So 1200 divided by 10. Okay. Again, wages of 1 worker. 1 worker means what? This part I have made what? Constant. So 1 worker, it will be for 1 day. What it will be? Of course, again it will be lesser. So 10 divided by what? 1200 divided by 10 into 6. So now cancel it. 6 2s are 12, 0. So this is what? Rupees 20. Clear? So for 1 worker, the wages will be what? Rupees 20. Now you have to find out of what? Of a 4 worker. So for 1 worker, rupees 20. Then for 4 worker, it will be what? Yes, rupees 80. So for this is what? This one is sub part 1. And for sub part 2, what can you write here? That 4 into 20. This is equal to what? Rupees 80. Clear? So for 4 workers, the wages will be rupees 80. Now let's solve the another question. Okay. So in unitary method, what statement also you can write to find out the answer. Statement method also, and the second one is what? Arrow method also. Arrow method you use when the two values are linked together. Clear? Now let's solve the next question. The next question is, if 32 apples weigh what? Weigh 2 kg 800 gram. Clear? 800 gram. Then how many apples will there be in a box? Will there be in a box containing 35 kg of apples? 35 kg of apples. Okay. So if 32 apples weigh 2 kg 800 gram, how many apples will there be in a box containing 35 kg of apples? So this question is based on what? This question is based on direct variation. Clear? So we can write here that 2.800 kg is the weight of what? 32 apples. So 35 kg. Of course, this 35 is more than this one. So we have to find out that 35 kg is the weight of how many apples. So let it be x. Clear? So x by 32 is equal to 35 by 2.800. So x will be equal to what? X will be equal to 35 by 35 into 32, and this divided by 2.800. Remove this decimal, then 3 digit here. So here you put 3 zeros. Clear? So 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel. Now 4 7s are 28, 4 8s are 32, and then 0. Clear? Now again 7 5s are 35. So at last what we have, 5 into 80. Clear? And 5 into 80 means what? Yes. So 8 5s are 40, means 400 apples. Clear? So the answer will be what? 400 apples. Clear? Now let's solve the another question. Okay? So now the next question is, a truck uses a truck uses 20 liters. Clear? 20 liters of diesel for 240 kilometer. How many liters will be needed? How many liters will be needed for what? 1200 kilometer. So of course this is based on what? This is based on direct variation. So a truck uses 20 liter of diesel for 240 kilometer, and how many liter will be needed for 1200 kilometer? So 1200 kilometer is more than 240 kilometer. This is based on direct variation. Clear? So direct variation. Clear? Then for 240 kilometer, truck uses water 20 liters. So for 1200 kilometer, truck uses X liter of petrol. Now solve it. X by 20 is equal to 1200 by 240. So X will be equal to what? X will be equal to 1200 into 20 divided by 240. So 0 0 cancel. This is 12, and again this is 12. Ones are 12. So water. The answer will be 100 liters of water. Diesel. Yeah? 100 liters of diesel will be the right answer. Okay. Now let's solve the another question. Okay? It's very interesting. No? I hope you all are enjoying maths. Yes. Very interesting subjects. Maths is very interesting because here you have to think, you have to learn the formula, everything. Learning part also, understanding part also, everything is here. Now the next question is, a garrison of 1200 men has provision for what? 15 days. This type of question earlier also we have done, isn't it? How long will the provision? How long will the provisions last if the garrison be increased by what? 600 men. Increased by means what? Means we have to add this with what? 1200 men. Clear? So of course this is based on what? Inverse variation. So now let's solve it. Inverse variation means what? One is like this, and the another will be like this. Clear? So for 1200 men, the provision lasts for what? 15 days. Clear? So for 1200 when the provision lasts for 15 days and this is increased by 600 means what? It will be 1200 plus 600. 1200 600 will be what? 1800. So for 1800 the provision will last for how many days? For x days. Clear? So now x for inverse variation you know how we write the equation. So x by 15 is equal to what? We will write 1200 divided by 1800. Clear? Then x will be equal to 1200 into 15 divided by what? 1800. Clear? 0 0 cancel. Then what we can do here? Yes, 3 5s are 15, 3 6 are 18, and then 6 2s are 12. So that will what? The answer will be 5 2s are 10. So answer will be what? 10. Unit is what here? Days. So 10 days will be the correct answer. Okay. Now let's solve the another question. I hope this question is clear to all of you. Huh? Each and every step clear to you. Now let's do the another one. A camp has provision for 60 pupils. A camp has provision for 60 pupils. For how many days? For 18 days. Clear? In how many days? In how many days? In how many days the same provision will finish off? The same provision will finish off if the strength of the camp is, if the strength of the camp is what? Increased to 72 pupils. Clear? So in this type of question, of course this question is based on what? Inverse variation, but in the previous question it was written increased by. So whenever it is written increased by 600 or increased by any number, we add that number. But here it is written increased to 72 pupils. Means what? We don't have to add. Clear? So this is based on what? Inverse variation. Clear? So for 60 pupils, the provision lasts for what? 18 days. So for 72 pupils, let the provision last for x days. Clear? So how will write the equation? This is inverse variation. So x by 18 is equal to what? 60 by 72. So x will be equal to 60 into 18 divided by what? 72. Okay. So now 18 4s are 72. Then here what? 4 1s are 4 and then 4 5s are 20. So the answer will be what? 15 days. Clear? So the answer will be what? 15 days. Okay. Thank you very much for watching this video.